In Luke 17, Jesus explains to his disciples that they're going to have to wait for the full coming of the kingdom. In Luke 18, he tells them the parable of the persistent widow, which is meant to teach them that while they wait, he wants them to pray continually and not lose heart. But just how persistent is the widow in the story, and what do his disciples have to lose heart about? Don't worry, I'm here to explain. You're welcome. This parable is about a widow who asks a judge who neither fears God nor respects people to grant her justice. The judge ultimately does so not because he's a good judge, but because of the widow's perseverance and so that she may not wear him out by continually coming. The story is simple enough to understand, but there's some cultural and vocabulary nuance that really tells us just how perseverant this widow was. For one, we have to remember that the time of Jesus had a really rigid social spectrum, and the judge and the widow sit on completely opposite sides of it. This woman is breaking barriers just by coming and talking to the judge, and breaking barriers usually comes with the humiliation and the sneer of others. Not only that, but the manner of the widow's persistence is really important for us to understand. What we translate as wear when the judge says so that she may not wear me out by continually coming is a figurative use of a word that literally means to punch someone under the eye or to beat someone. Such was the widow's aggression by coming time and time again that she just wore the judge down. It is important to note that Jesus is not saying that this level of perseverance and tenacity is necessary for God to act. Unlike the judge, he cares about his people and will grant them justice quickly. Jesus, however, does seem to be concerned whether his disciples will persevere in this type of trust in God. The reality is that nothing affects our faith more than our suffering or the suffering of others. I mean, as I shoot this video, there's a lot of suffering and violence going on in the world, and if I'm honest, that does make me doubt whether God really cares. But this parable seems to be pointing us to have the perseverance and the tenacity of the widow, not to make God act, but to keep our faith strong. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that my content is edifying and is helping you understand the Bible better. We have now made 23 different videos about the parables of Jesus, and you can go watch them in our playlist, either here or here. I'm not sure where it's going to end up. And if you like what I'm doing around here, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.